Collaboration is a critical component of the product development process when working with an engineering partner, and tools like Jama Connect can facilitate productive collaboration between teams. In this interview with DornerWorks embedded engineer Nate Bowen and technology strategy leader for medical devices Dan Rittersdorf, we will discuss the importance of collaboration in product development and how Jama Connect improves collaboration in the development process. We will also cover how Jama Connect facilitates collaboration for product planning and quality assurance, and the key features and functionalities that make it an essential tool for development teams. Why is collaboration important to product development, and who needs to collaborate?
Technology product development is exciting and messy, and it's very hard at times to make the right product. So to ensure you're making the right product, you bring as many of the expert voices into the room as possible. You want all the stakeholders present. So you want people who are going to be doing customer service to pitch in early. You want people doing marketing to pitch in early. Of course, you need design and engineering. You need your manufacturing people to pitch in early. So you need a lot of voices to have a place in technology product development so the right thing gets made.
Jama Connect is nice because when you have those conversations and you're building out your user requirements or whatever it is that defines your product, you can have all of those voices in, even if they're not part of your local team, because you can invite external customers and third-party stakeholders to the conversation, and they can be logged on and participating just like somebody who's in our building.
Can you describe a scenario where the use of collaboration tools like Jama Connect could lead to significant improvements in the development process or product quality?
Sure, yeah. So along the way of developing a product, all of the ideas, all the concepts, napkin sketches, the wants and needs, they have to be turned into concrete requirements. And they have to be written clearly, documented, everybody's got to agree upon them so that you can move forward and build the right thing. And traditionally this means you get a lot of notes from emails, from meetings, from chat channels. You collect it all and then you put together a document, and then eventually you send that document out to a lot of different people. And then they come back with their feedback through chat channels or emails or meeting notes. And you have to collect it all and edit your document. You do this several iterations, and inherently things get missed in that process. Certain people may have never actually gotten their edits into your document. There's just a lot of opportunities for the wrong thing to get built. Jama Connect centralizes all of that work into a tool that allows others to pitch in right inside of a dedicated workflow so that their comments can be captured inside of your requirements management tool. And ultimately, this increases the quality of the requirements capturing process so that you can build the right thing.
What is the value of working with a trusted engineering partner who collaborates with a tool like Jama Connect for embedded device development?
Well, one of the big things with embedded device development is that it can be a little bit opaque to product stakeholders. They're not entirely sure what the requirements need to be for an embedded device. So something like this increases the visibility of your requirements in a big way. It's easy to point people to the right level of requirements inside of your tool and say, here's all the use cases that we've captured and all the functional requirements that have come downstream for that. Here are the tests we're going to run against it. And that helps all of your stakeholders have high visibility into your product development process. Another really big gain from something like this is you just get a lot of efficiency gains in your development. Things that took a lot of manual hours before can be done with mouse clicks very quickly. Iterations can take, design review iterations or requirements review iterations can take hours instead of a couple weeks of emails being traded. So there's a lot of efficiency and cost savings associated with a tool like this.
The opportunity for fast feedback is important on those iterations because they allow you to iterate more quickly and come to consensus sooner. And everybody's voice is heard and recorded in that conversation. So when you get done, you've got a product that everybody understands together, and you're more likely to have the correct product for the market you're targeting.
How does Jama Connect facilitate collaboration between product managers, testers, and engineers in the context of product planning and quality assurance?
So today when creating development tasks and schedules, product managers, or rather project managers and their development team are working from a set of documents or emails. This inherently is disconnecting your tasks and your scheduling from your needs. You're creating separate sources of truth in a sense. By integrating Jama Connect into this workflow, development tasks and testing procedures can be directly linked to entries in the requirements database. So this means that there will be clear evidence when all requirements have development tasks associated with them and vice versa.
Yeah, Jama Connect is a central location for recording the conversation about the requirements, about the design. Discussions can be attached to a single record and routed. The workflows in Jama Connect make sure that all of the steps that are necessary are taken before items are approved, and every voice that is important in the process gets to speak up on it. So that the quality gets a voice, the developers get a voice, and management stakeholders get a voice. So in the end, again, you've got a record of the discussion and you've got consensus on what you're building, and everybody's bought in.
What key features or functionalities of Jama Connect are important to development teams?
Well, there are a lot. I think at the simple level, you've got managed, relational, hierarchical requirements documentation. It's a live database that you interact with on an ongoing basis throughout your project. It's your source of truth. It solves so many problems along the way of trying to keep track of what does the product need to be by giving a highly collaborative interface for everybody to understand what the product needs to be. Each project, I think the size will have different gains from Jama Connect, from very small projects to very complex regulated environment projects. There's a lot of features available that just kind of depend on your context, but there's a lot there.
One of the important features of Jama Connect is its configurability. I can have a small set or a small configuration with a limited number of requirements as one type of document that I have, a design document, and maybe some verification tests for that type of project. And then for a medical regulated project, I can ensure that the model that I'm using includes my level 1, my level 2, my level 3 requirements. It has a design document, it has risk management file entries, and it has the verification test cases and procedures that I need, because that's a regulated medical product that requires those elements to be there in the design history. And so the medical project relies on the schema that's defining a medical project, and the commercial project relies on a less extensive schema that defines what they need to be in order to get the job done, and that's all configurable, but consistent, because we can reuse that schema then on multiple projects.
Yep.
For more information or to schedule a meeting with our team, visit DornerWorks.com today.